All right, everybody, thank you for joining me here on this lovely Monday afternoon. So I got to go and get this text off of here. It is currently 3:27 p.m. Central, and we have an ongoing tornado warning here in southeastern Texas. This is for a rotating supercell capable of producing a tornado. This is near Counce, Texas. This is a tornado warning going out for portions of northwestern Hardin County. We've got some decent rotation with this supercell. So again, if you are in this area, make sure that you are seeking shelter immediately on the lowest floor of a sturdy building away from windows in an interior room. Right now, a rotation just went by the town of Thicket, and it's heading up towards the Bragg area. So if we go ahead, I don't know what's happening here. For some reason, the historical radar mode turned on. But if we go ahead and take another look here at the past frames of this cell, we can see that this is quite a concerning area of rotation. Again, it's continuing to tighten up here as it pushes off to the northeast. So we'll likely see a new tornado warning come out for Oakshade and Wildwood soon. So if you're in those areas right now, you're fine, but prepare for that alert to come out and make sure that you are ready to seek shelter. Know where you're going to go. I know this is kind of rush hour for some spots down here in parts of Texas and Louisiana, which, by the way, we do have a tornado watch in effect for parts of these states here. All right, we're going to be talking about a couple tornadoes being possible and scattered damaging wind gusts up to 65 miles per hour being possible here this afternoon and evening as well. This tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. So with all that being said, I'm going to go on and pull up stream chat. So if anybody has any questions about their location, feel free to leave those down below. I'll try to answer them accurately and honestly. Give me one moment. Alrighty. Okay. So, how is everybody doing? Let me know where y'all are tuning in from. Oh, hold on, I got a text, sorry. Alright, sorry. Sorry, I'm not locked in here. We need to get into, professional Davis's Weather streamer mode. What's up, Weston? What's up, Sam? We don't really need any more mods, so, again, I've said this before and I'll say it again. We don't really need any mods right now, so, again, please don't ask for mod. Because, it does get quite annoying sometimes whenever people are just repeatedly asking over and over again, you know, can I get mod, can I get mod, can I get mod? Alrighty. So let's see what's going on here. Again, this rotation is continuing to push off to the northeast. Right now, this is in northwestern Hardin County. Again, if you're just not tuning in, a tornado warning in effect for portions of southeastern Texas here. A slight risk of severe weather remains in effect for today. We did have a decently long tracking tornado actually earlier this morning, very early, back into parts of southwestern Oklahoma. It was on the ground for quite a while, and it was quite strong, which is pretty impressive. So give me one moment. I'm going to go ahead and push this stream out here on a community post, so hopefully we can get as many people in here as possible. Again, let me know where y'all are tuning in from so we know what areas to watch out for. Alrighty. What's up, Southern Velocity? 10 likes already, that's insane. Alrighty, that was a horrible voice crack. So we'll go ahead and pin that message. Sorry, there's kind of a lot of steps to the beginning of streams that I have to kind of just get out of the way here in the first few minutes, and then we'll be kind of locked in. Really, it's just this one supercell that we're watching right now. We have had a few other severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings this afternoon. We could see a few more, but for right now, we're just chilling with this one storm here up in northwestern Hardin County. So again, tornado warning now remaining in effect for northwestern Hardin County. It was just updated moments ago. I know we don't have a thumbnail for this stream. I didn't have time to get one. By the way, guys, thank you guys so much for 1.9 thousand subscribers. That's awesome. I need to turn the lights on in here very badly. Whoops. Oh, they already were on. It's just very dark. Okay. All right. Got another text. Okay. Sorry, this is a very rough start to this stream. Give me one moment. This is goofy. Again, sorry. Give me just a moment, guys. We'll stay zoomed in here on our tornado warning while I'm kind of getting things all set up. Alright. So, live now with tornado warnings. And we'll throw the stream down there. And we are chilling. So again, rotation continuing up there in northwestern Hardin County, heading up towards Warren. So again, if you're in Warren, get ready for another tornado warning to come out for this area very soon. What's up, Mr. Storm? You have some special weather statements heading your way out there in Oklahoma. Yeah, there is a stronger cluster of storms right now in northeastern Oklahoma here. About to move into the Tulsa area. Mainly just going to be a little bit of a wind threat. It's really just a line of gusty showers rather than anything else. But, in addition to that, we got a big line of gusty showers and thunder showers trying to roll through parts of Arkansas, areas like Hot Springs, so. Mississippi. So, we'll be watching Mississippi, actually, later on for some gusty winds and maybe an isolated tornado. By the way, we are watching parts of Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, and Nebraska for potentially an isolated tornado. We have a cold core setup type event going here. So that could lead to a couple of isolated tornadoes back into parts of the Central Plains. That'll be another spot to watch. Some broad rotation trying to get going in parts of Missouri, it looks like. But for the most part, we're going to be watching down in the deep south, Dixie Alley. Speaking of Dixie Alley, tomorrow we've got ourselves another risk for severe thunderstorms and tornadoes. Tomorrow, a marginal risk of severe weather has been issued for parts of the Florida Panhandle, Alabama, southeast Mississippi, and extreme southeast Louisiana. And this is, again, something we mentioned would happen, the 2% tornado threat for tomorrow. So if you're in this green area tomorrow, you have a 2% chance to see a tornado within 25 miles of any given point. Today, if you're in that brown area, you have a 5% chance to see a tornado within 25 miles of any given point. The green area is the 2%. And again, we got another smaller risk back up here in the parts of the Quad State region for the Central Plains there for, again, maybe an isolated tornado. But damaging winds are going to be the main story headline for tonight. I think we had some 75 to 80 mile per hour winds into parts of Oklahoma. Are you in the day 3 marginal? I think you are just outside of it, if I'm correct, but we'll go ahead and check. Jesse will probably not go live, guys. He usually only streams for, like, the really big events. Yeah, you're just outside the marginal risk, Sam, for day 3. But we do have the day 3 marginal risk for parts of the Carolinas, so make sure to look out for that. Hemp Hill, Louisiana rotation. Give me just a moment. So, that was a horrible voice crack. It is not going well with the voice cracks today. I don't know about significant rotation with that, but it does look like a developing supercell, so that's something we will watch near Simpson, but it doesn't look to be anything that impressive at the moment. It's been going for a while, and it's kind of struggled here, so we'll see what happens, but we'll watch out for that over the next couple of hours. For sure there. So, again, the velocity couplet here, and again, potential tornado pushing northeastward towards Wildwood. So if you're in Wildwood, get ready for this tornado warning that's about to come out. It will literally be any minute if they're going to issue it, which they likely will because the rotation's about as strong as it was whenever they first issued the original warning for this cell. Again, we had some other tornado warnings today back out further to the west. Everybody give me just a moment, sir. I've got to be right back very quickly here. So we'll stay zoomed in on our tornado warning, and we'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. We have returned here. So again, tornado warning remaining in effect for northwestern Hardin County. The rotation is starting to exit Hardin County, though. Again, it's pushing off to the north and the east there as we speak. But we'll keep watch of it. We should get a new velocity scan literally any second. We are going to see some heavy snowfall back into parts of the upper Midwest with on the backside of the system here over the next few days, and maybe even some snow back into portions of the Ohio Valley and the Appalachia region, so we'll continue to watch out for that. But, anyway, go ahead and set the camera back up there like that. Things are quite windy back into portions of the Midwest. Here at the Weather House, I'm one county outside of a wind advisory, and these are some high-end wind advisories too. Again, we're talking about gusts up to 50 miles per hour back into portions of central Illinois there for that wind advisory. Some high wind warnings in effect for parts of the Dakotas, gusts up to 65 miles an hour being possible, again with that winter storm system on the backside of this here. How shear is very high, and again, that's the thing that we've been mentioning here for the past couple days. Shear is what's really driving this outbreak. Again, the instability is not anything wild, but the shear is definitely the reason that we're seeing this this kind of magnitude of event start to play out here. So we'll see if they continue that tornado warning there. Latest European model suggesting I may get first snow that mixes in with rain just west of DC. No accumulation, though, and it's only Euro showing it. I have hope, at least. There is a decent chance. I mean, it depends on what area you're talking about in particular, but there's a decent chance, although I think a lot of the snow should stay off to the west of you. Are you still on the flood watch? You are. And you are under a special weather statement now, I believe. Actually, no, you're not. Sorry. You're just south of one. Hemphill, Texas, increasing rotation. Is it Texas or Louisiana? Because there's one of each. We've got a cell right over both of them as well, which is quite upsetting because we're going to have to watch both areas. That's actually pretty impressive, though. Yeah, they should probably throw a tornado warning out for that. We'll probably see that get issued here within the next couple minutes. So if you're in Hemphill, make sure you're staying safe. Again, this storm already has a special weather statement. Anyway. Again, a lot of these supercells out ahead, back into parts of central Louisiana, are going to struggle to do anything quite yet. They're not very discreet. But some of these a little further to the west, we may have to watch. This one down here, again, that we've been talking about, the one with the tornado warning, it wasn't quite as impressive to me anymore, but Hemphill, Texas is a good spot to watch. And again, funnily enough, we've got a supercell right over Hemphill, Louisiana as well. I saw that there were two, and it's just crazy that we have a supercell over both of them. Again, the Louisiana one's not nearly as concerning, but Hemphill, Texas, I think we need to watch. We may see a land spout or something out of that over the next several minutes. It's been trying to rotate for a while, but it's just now really getting intense. So, again, right now on the southeast side of Hemphill, Texas, if you're in Hemphill, you're probably just getting some rain, some wind. We'll be concerned about areas northeast of you here shortly. So again, we'll see if they issue a tornado warning for that. It's about to move out of the special weather statement, so hopefully they'll take a look at that and realize there's some rotation there. I'm not quite sure if that's deserving of a tornado warning just yet, but it's very close. It's got hail as well. It's got some wind. Again, it's been warned for 50-mile-an-hour winds, and again, we're also talking about very high DVZ values now, and they were saying this may intensify, which it did. Any severe weather going to happen in Butler County, Missouri. So, let's zoom in here on Butler County. I know we've covered that area before. Let's see. So yeah, that's the Poplar Bluff region. So likely not, but here's what I will say. We're probably going to see some thunderstorms roll through your area that may pack a punch with some wind and some rain. If we take a look here at the composite reflectivity on the ARRR model, it's showing maybe some stronger showers, maybe some thunder showers around 9 p.m. for Butler County. And again, those could pack a punch with some wind and some rain, but outside of that, I really wouldn't expect any severe weather, if I'm being totally honest with you. I don't think it's going to be a massive threat. No, but I did see what was happening, Jack. Again, I don't really cover European weather, though, unfortunately. We don't really have any viewers from Europe, so... A lot of rain wrapping around that circulation, which is kind of concerning, yeah. Again, it's something to watch. No doubt about it. So let's check velocities here. Still definitely some rotation, no doubt. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, Sonic. Again, if you're just not tuning in, make sure to like and subscribe. We're trying to get this stream out to as many people as possible because we're talking about a decent scale severe weather outbreak today. Again, last night we had some 70 to 80 mile per hour winds in Oklahoma, some tornadoes back into the southwest part of the state, some damaging winds through North Texas and Central Texas as well. And we're seeing similar stuff like that into parts of Southeast Texas and Louisiana tonight, as well as Arkansas, Mississippi, Missouri, Kansas, and more. And again, this system is not only creating severe weather, but also a winter storm threat back in North Dakota. And Minnesota as well, eventually. Yeah, I get that. We do have blizzard warnings now in effect, by the way, for parts of Washington for this atmospheric river-like event that's been playing on for quite a while. I don't really use that, Jack, so I can't really say anything about that. By the way, Sarah has died. We're at the remnants of Sarah. It is expected to redevelop into a tropical depression here shortly, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, it's done. That was the last tropical system of the season, likely, although we've said that a lot of times, so we'll continue to watch, but it looks like hurricane season's finally over. It's funny, it started about 2 months earlier than it usually does, and it ended about 2 months later than it usually does. Maybe a donut trying to form. Let's see. So we did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning, actually. And that's for parts of Tyler and Hardin counties. So here's what's interesting about this. So this is for the supercell that did have the tornado warning previously. Now, this is not a tornado warning. This is a severe thunderstorm warning going out for parts of, going out for parts of Hardin and Tyler counties for Woodville and Warren for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. They have mentioned that this storm could recycle a potential tornado over the next few minutes. Again, they put the tornado possible tag on this cell, so we'll continue to watch out if this rotation tries to strengthen once more, but for right now, the tornado threat is dying out. Tornado warning has been removed, but again, severe thunderstorm warning now, so if you're in Woodville or Warren, make sure that you are staying indoors. Again, 60-mile-an-hour winds with that, a lot of lightning, a lot of heavy rain, maybe even some hail, and again, a possible tornado trying to spin up as well, but right now, it's not a massive threat. So we'll go and switch layouts here.
Okay.
Alright. I figured it would make me pause the Storm Hunter Media stream again. So, again, one severe thunderstorm warning now. Whoops, I just realized the layout says no severe thunderstorm warnings at this time. Dang. Well, do you want it free or do you want to pay for it? I'm kind of confused by the question, I guess. Give me one moment. Crap. The National Weather Service has, besides the one that costs money, Storm Shield is good. It's a good app, but you don't get a lot of features with that. But they do send you weather alerts. You can see the reflectivity radar. You can see warnings. Radar Attic is pretty good. It's just a website. Not an app. So you don't have to download anything, but hold on. I believe it is an app as well, but a severe thunderstorm warning for the area in the orange shaded box. Double space, pro tip for anybody doing a scroll on their text. Throw it up there. Not sure if it's lined up perfectly or whatever, but it's alright. Alright. Yes, weather-wise is also decent. So, interestingly enough, they went ahead and let the special weather statement expire for the Hemphill storm and reissued it. It's not a tornado warning, but they have mentioned gusts up to 50 miles per hour possible. If you're on the Toledo Bend Reservoir, make sure that you're moving indoors. Near Sabinetown, Texas, right along the Texas-Louisiana state line here. All right. Well, hurricane season ends November 30th, but you're never seeing anything by November 30th. I usually calls it quits at the beginning of November. Favorite subject in school? I don't know if PE counts. I do enjoy earth science right now because we're in the weather unit. What else do I like? Not a lot. I do enjoy agriculture. But anyway, that's just because I'm you guys may not guess this, but I am pretty much a country boy. I live right on the edge of a very small town, surrounded by a bunch of tiny towns and just cornfields, really. Some trees. You're taking earth science too? Nice. Yeah, pretty typical for weather enthusiasts like us, honestly. So, Storm Prediction Centers issued this mesoscale a little bit ago, but they did say, again, a couple more tornadoes possible into the early evening time hours across parts of southeast Texas and west central Louisiana. That goes until 5 p.m. Now, that doesn't mean we couldn't see a tornado after 5 p.m., but this is the most likely time frame. It's, for the most part, stuff that you would probably know. Which is a little disappointing because it's fun to learn stuff, but it's also fun to show off your knowledge to people, and they're like, whoa, what the heck? They're like, it does pay off to sit in a room for 2 hours every day and stream coverage. Yeah, no problem, Sonic. Yeah, we'll always be live here with Radar Omega during the big events, though, so if you want some context behind what I think is going on Radar at all times, I do recommend tuning into these streams. And we helped people in tornado warnings before, which is pretty cool. All right. See ya. Thank you for tuning in. So, this storm actually looks like it did knock out power in whatever county this is. The county that holds Livingston, Texas. Not the county that holds Lake Livingston, but the county that holds Livingston. What's up, Daniel? Thank you for tuning in. Again, if you're just not tuning in, make sure to like and subscribe. We're trying to get this stream pushed out to as many people as possible because we're talking about a pretty potent severe weather outbreak going into the early evening time hours here, so we'll see what happens. 10 of the 20 ensemble members have on the GFS have snow in your area. Wow. Yeah, originally it was looking like I was going to get quite a bit of snow as well, like even a few inches potentially, but now it's all going to be east of me, unfortunately. It's not that it's going to be too warm, but it will be too dry. Not going to see any precip. Some with significant mounts over 8 inches. Wow. Yeah, we'll get the new run of the GFS here, the 18Z, coming out pretty soon. In fact, it's already coming out. Started a little earlier than usual, I guess. So we'll see what happens with that. Again, the remnants of Sarah are expected to bring an isolated tornado threat tomorrow to parts of far southern portions of Dixie Alley, as well as just the remnants of this event in general. You're good. Yep, that's why we always throw the reminder out there. Because, again, it does help push this further into the algorithm. As, well, I guess it doesn't say that down there anymore. It used to say make sure to like and subscribe to help push this into the algorithm. But it doesn't say that anymore with the new Storm Chaser layout. which Summoner Media and Justin R. Wind Dancer Media are not live today, so that's why we don't have any feeds up for anybody that's wondering. And again, those are the only ones that we've gotten permission from to use their feeds. So how's everybody's day been going? Had some intense winds earlier this morning in Bronte, Texas. I'd imagine. Yeah, we talked about your area last night. Looks like we had some power outages around your area as well. 50 to 60 mile an hour winds, it looks like, down to your south. So there's a good chance you got that too, but there just weren't any stations out there to record winds, because obviously that's a very unpopulated area. But thank you for the report. Helps us out a lot to understand the exact severity of these storms. Getting back here today in central Illinois. Very windy. But again, it's going to get a lot windier as I go later into tonight and the early morning hours. And I'm also going to get in on some of the leftovers of the storms that are out in parts of Kansas right now and Missouri. This little band here, it's going to bring me some rain, some wind. So it'll be fun. Again, I'm going to have to be up very late if I want to see that roll through, though, so I don't know if that's going to happen. I may do what I like to do sometimes, which is set alarms every hour. I hate whenever there's overnight events on a school night, though, like this. I hate it. But I'll set alarms every hour to wake me up and check radar and look outside and see what all's going on, you know? So you're pretty close to the Robert Lee tornado. I think we mentioned that before, yeah. I live in a small town, too, and I get made fun of for my accent all the time. I don't think I have an accent, though, because I'm not Southern, but I am Midwestern. I don't think I have a Midwest accent, though. Again, I'm in the Midwest, but my region, geographically, is more like the South. But I don't know, I guess cornfields are kind of a Midwestern stereotype, so I don't know. What's up, Mr. Twister? I guess not geographically. It would be my area has terrain more like the Deep South. I don't know. Because geographically, I'm more like the Midwest, because I am in the Midwest. I don't know. What am I yapping about? I just go on little tangents sometimes. I was pretty close to the Barnesall tornado. Heck yeah, you were. You were dangerously close. And you got hit by a tornado a few weeks ago as well. How are you doing with all that? You got a special weather statement very close to you. Alright, see you, Daniel. Thank you for tuning in. Talking very fast today. I don't know why. I'm just excited. You'll be live in about an hour. Nice. Again, just a very chill day today overall. Watching for isolated tornadoes and wind in parts of Louisiana. But outside of that, not a lot going on weather-wise. Again, those gusty winds will extend back into parts of the Central Plains, but nothing too intense outside of that across the country other than snow in the Pacific Northwest. Again, blizzard conditions for parts of Washington. 60 mile an hour winds and a foot of snow. It's pretty intense. You know, a lot of people think there has to be a certain amount of snow to prompt blizzard warnings. It's all about the wind. You could have 13, 15, even 70 feet of snow, and that wouldn't trigger a blizzard warning. But if you tack on, you know, even just 40, 45 mile an hour gusts sometimes, and there's only, 6 inches of snow, that can trigger a blizzard warning. You don't have it on your Mac yet? What's up, Goose Man? How much longer am I going to stay live for? Not long. Yeah, we don't have a lot to watch, so. Let's see here. How many likes? How many likes are we at? What's a feasible goal here for this stream? We're at 19. We can get to 20. We can get to 25. We'll push to 25 likes this stream. That'll be our goal here. So again, if you haven't already, make sure to like the stream. Get your old accounts out, like the stream. Feel like a sellout right now, but again, we gotta push this out. By the way, the Linked Life finale came out today, so if you haven't already, after the stream, make sure that you tune into that, because that was a very exciting episode, to say the least. Alrighty. So, won't there be a threat for Louisiana this evening, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, we're watching Louisiana right now. That's the area that we're watching. I mean, we're watching the Texas-Louisiana state line, but most of the action right now is actually in Louisiana. So, anyway, I think we can probably end off our coverage here. We did hit 25 likes. One push got us there. That's crazy. Link's life is better than talk to. And with that message, that lovely message by Jack, we're going to end off the stream. So again, if you guys did enjoy, please do be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all for tuning in. We may be live later if any more tornado warning or severe thunderstorm warnings do get issued. But until then, peace.